would spread through Boston. Coming up next, the robber strikes again just a few days later.
I think that when he actually tied up Tricia, it was so arousing to him that he wanted to repeat it again.
And this time, he goes much, much farther.
She had crushing blows to her head.
Her name was Julissa Brisman.
How to use it, and probably what got her into trouble.
Photographer Mark Pines often used Julissa in his video and photo shoots.
She wanted to be a contender. She wanted to make an impression.
At the same time, Julissa was also training to be a drug and alcohol counselor. She'd overcome her own addictions in 2007.
She was turning her life around.
But the way Julissa made spending money was by offering what she called erotic massages.
Great.
That's what brought her to Boston.
She had clients in Boston, according to her friends, that she would visit people who were her regulars.
In addition to her regulars, Julissa solicited new clients with an ad on CRAiGsLiST, just like Tricia Leffler.
I saw how she worked, and she was very cautious and had a whole screening process going on. Would never make an arrangement on the first call. She'd always call back if she thought that this person was okay.
Whatever.
What I always say to her, there's certain dangers that come with the territory. All you need is one nut.
Nobody denies that she put herself in a very dangerous position. And, unfortunately, it's the way that she met the so-called CRAiGsLiST killer.
Julissa had no idea the man was trouble. He made an appointment with her for 10 p.m. on Tuesday, April 14th. She let him into her room, and just as he had done with Tricia Leffler, he immediately pulled his gun and then tried to tie her hands with plastic zip ties. But Julissa didn't respond the same way.
Julissa was a tough Dominican-American woman from New York. I think she felt she wasn't going to let this guy rob her. She was going to protect her money. And so she gave him a hard time. She fought back.
I don't think that we anticipated Julissa's response because the first victim didn't respond that way. She was highly compliant. This really panicked him. He had to immediately then gain control of the situation.
A woman staying down the hall heard a high-pitched scream.
She immediately called hotel security. When security came up and they knelt down and they moved Julissa's hair away from her face, they saw blood, and the security guard freaked out. He said, "Oh my God, oh my God."
The man had beaten Julissa